We are launching at Democracy Forward a program called Dinners for Democracy
Hmm.
and Coffees for Change. So if you're not a dinner person, you can do a coffee. You can also just do a meetup. And everyone that's listening can go to democracyforward.org and find information about how to participate. We have ways that you can participate with no cost. And then we also have some ways that if you want to spice it up more, we have some resources that are available. We are going to be providing resources to people across the country. By the way, by popular demand, this is what we've heard from people in our work across the country to gather folks in their community, whether it's dear friends, whether it's colleagues or coworkers, whether it's people that, you don't know that well, but you're coming together around things that are happening in your community and to really be able to take action, both at the local level in many communities across the country. We see threats to democracy right there, right? School boards are being taken over by people who don't want to support teachers and don't want to support the freedom to read. Libraries are being defunded. There's issues in people's own communities. And
Hmm.
then, of course, there's these broader national issues that need a lot of work and support. And so we are launching Dinners for Democracy. Would love everyone to come find out about how you can participate in this time and really the philosophy behind that. And the spark, I would say, to answer your question, is that one of the most sort of sought after tools that this administration is seeking to wield, and that we know that extreme and far right actors and autocratic actors try to wield in societies across the globe where autocracy is sort of at the gates, is to deprive people of hope and to try to convince people that there is nothing that people can do to push back in this time, right? That the executive branch, in this instance, the president, this administration, is like all so powerful that there's nothing that you can do. And so why even try? That's one of the
Hmm.
reasons, by the way, they're trying to say we don't have to follow court orders. They actually want to just deter people from going to court because the courts do matter and they're
Right.
losing in court and we're winning things. So Dinners for Democracy and Coffee for Change is a way in which people can come together and resist that isolation to build some community and then to identify within those groups areas that you can make change, either in your home communities at a national level, by following and engaging with some of our work, with the work of other organizations, by getting smarter about issues, right? And having a plan about how you're going to get real information, not misinformation, like listening to podcasts like this and really intaking good information. So I would like to encourage everyone as part of that spark to come learn about Dinners for Democracy and Coffee for Change. And if you don't want to do that, I would like to encourage everyone to just in your home communities to resist isolation, to make sure that we're understanding. They want us to feel as if we have no power. And we have the power to say no to that every single day and to say yes to building a future for ourselves, for our families, for our communities, and for the country that is brighter than where we are today. And that, to me, I think it's more important than anything people can do right now, is really figuring out how we're going to keep hope, keep our agency about us, and mobilize for action.